Well, the relevance of this type of events is fundamental to discuss what we can do about access to higher education, but not only access, the retainment, how the students will stay in the university and how we can help in order to make a more stable, a more equitable society. So this is important to discuss and see the good examples in different countries and the good examples that happen all over the world. So this is exactly what we are doing here, trying to figure out how we can make a better decision in our higher education institutions and in different parts of the world, and see if we can really make higher education accessible to all.
So the great thing about this event and these types of events is being able to share information, ideas, challenges across not just a national but an international setting.
So at Lumina Foundation, we focus on post-secondary attainment. Those are the percentage of people that have a credential or a degree beyond secondary education. So success is the more people that have that credential.
My general impression about this event is that it's great and very, very important. It's an important gathering focusing on the theme of attainment and inclusion in higher education, and it's an issue that's troubling a lot of us for a variety of reasons across countries. So the opportunity of having 13 countries represented with experts who can share their best practices, the problems that they're facing, the issues having to do with all this is definitely great. So my impressions are outstanding.
Participants have come from 13 countries to learn from each other about how to not only improve attainment but also inclusion. These are critical issues for higher education right around the world. And it's great to see Mexico, Canada, the United States, and 10 other countries working together to solve these challenges.
I think this event is really important. We know we live in a world that is globally connected. We know that the problems facing our students, especially our students who are not well served in the United States, are not at their core so much different than the problems faced by students in Mexico, in Brazil, in Europe. So we need to come together, even though our countries and our cultures are frequently different. We need to learn from each other, we need to find solutions, and we need to have some humility. Knowing that in Mexico there are good answers that might be very useful to my students, knowing that Europe might have good answers that are useful to my students, and we may have good answers for the students here served by places like CETYS and others. So I think it's a really important coming together of people who are very passionate about the work.
We are basically continuing the conversation on how it is that universities across different latitudes and borders are working to make sure that there is not only access to higher education, but also how students can achieve higher attainment.